and subscribe. New out video, new out information. One of my favorite hip hop groups of all time, the Migos, will release Culture 3 next month on June 11th. And that's just in a few days. May is almost a wrap. They had just put out a Monster song called Straightening, instant classic. Even Quavo ripped it. All three of them went in on that song. The first Culture album that they have done didn't blow me away, but had a couple of songs. The T-shirt was a decent song, but everyone knows Takeoff was the song. He had the best verse clearly, and it was only worth listening to, so I don't listen to that much. But the first Culture album also had Bad and Bougie, which was a smash hit. Like, I still play that song to this day. So after that, they made Culture 2, which was one of those albums that it was great, that you wish was a classic album, but it had too many songs on there. It had like 30 songs on this one album, and like, it was tight, but if they could like cut the album in half and keep the strongest songs, it probably would have been a classic. But still, it's still a great album and pretty underrated. People hate the album for some reason. I don't know why. This is better than the first Culture album to me. Then after that, the Migos made projects individually, which like involved, money problems. So Quavo's album, Quavo Huncho, came out. It wasn't that bad as people made it out to be. First listen, I thought it was a high album, but nope, wasn't a classic because it didn't really stick with me. It didn't have no song that like stood out. Still overhated. People was calling like pop junk and stuff. Last Rocket by Takeoff, bad album, but this album had at least a classic song, a smash hit, called Casper. And that song is a classic alone by production. Takeoff really didn't even have to say anything. I'll bump that. That was a classic song that destroyed the whole Quavo Huncho album. And Offset made Father of Four, which was also a bad album. It only had one song, Clout, but that was a hit. That was the biggest hit out of like all three of their projects. Yeah, that's a classic song. I bumped that too, as well. Well, with Cardi B and Offset, and Cardi B out-rap, like, also on there. She got out-rap the Migos. That shows how talented she is. But yeah, Offset did his thing too. Yeah, at least that had at least that was like a classic song right there, just to like take care of the album. So the Migos had to situate the whole financial side of things, and contracts with managers and all this. But now they're back finally, and they're better together than apart in an individual as a group, which differs from certain groups. So Culture 3 is gonna be out on June 11th. Like, share, comment. Do you think this album is going to be a classic, or probably their best album, or do you think it's going to be alright? And subscribe. See y'all later.